What's up? It's your girl K Charles, and it's Wednesday. Baby, it's hump day. And guess what? We made it a whole nother day. So if you ain't get it right yesterday, you got today to make up for it. But anywho, if you get some humps today, baby, get some humps for me, because I ain't getting no humps. How about Brown say, y'all know my saying, ain't nobody humping around. So get some humps in for me today if you're getting some humps. But I had an incident yesterday, so let me tell y'all about it. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all make sure y'all drop it down in the comments, because I want to talk. This is one of these subjects that I really, really want to talk about. And I'm going to make sure that I'm in the comments and I'm interacting with you all today. But I'm in the store yesterday, and there's a guy behind me, and I got a few things I needed to grab for the house. And so when it's time for me to pay, he tells the lady at the cash register, he said, hey, I got that for her. And I said, oh, well, thank you very much. I said, but listen, I'm okay today. I don't need it today. I said, but if you want to pay it forward, just do it to the, the person behind you. Maybe they need that today. I said, but I'm good. I said, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tap my card and pay for my stuff. So he says, oh, you're one of those independent women. And I chuckled. And I said, excuse me? He said, oh yeah, you one of those independent women. Don't need a man for nothing. Don't know how to let a man help you. And I chuckled again. And I said, sir, you say it like it's a bad thing. But actually, I wear that like a badge of honor. And I said, the reason I wear it like a badge of honor is because I was never taught to be dependent outside of my dad from any man that I dated or was involved with. I said, I learned how to be independent. And I learned how to be independent because of the lack of money, poor money management skills on the men I was dating, poor leadership skills, lack of consistency on them. I said, so is it really my fault that I'm independent? Or is it the fault of the men that I dated, married, had children with, all those things? So I'm asking you people. And so he looked at me and kind of rolled his eyes and was like, have a good day. Yeah. Now you don't want to have a conversation about it because I done brought some things out to you that maybe you weren't ready for. Maybe you weren't ready for that conversation. But I feel like this is a conversation that needs to be had. Because again, men say it to us like it's something that we wanted to do. This is not something I wanted to. You think I want to be independent? You think I plan to be single? You think I plan to think about who I'm going to go on a date with and who I'm going to be? I ain't planning to do any of that. I learned how to do it. I said, not only did I learn how to do it, but I mastered the skill. So now I don't have to worry about how I'm going to eat, where I'm going to live at, how I'm going to pay my bills. I learned to do something so I could survive. So ladies, don't wear that you're an independent woman like it's a bad thing. Wear it with like a badge of honor, because that's how I'm wearing mine. But again, the question I have for you all is it the women's fault that we had to learn this skill, or is it the men's fault who let us down? Y'all let me know in the comments, because I just got to work, so I'm gonna have a good. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.